Cale, congratulations on the contract. How important was it to get it done sooner rather than later and not have this drag out throughout the summer?
Yeah, first off, thank you. No, I think for both sides, obviously, we want to do something that would work for both of us, and everybody's different. It's going to take a different amount of time, regardless of or depending on the negotiations. So, no, I'm definitely fortunate that we were able to get this done, and I'm very happy, and no, couldn't be more excited.
Kyle Keith, Altitude Sports.
Hey, Cale, congrats, man. This is awesome. I think it's great for the fans. It's great for the organization, obviously, and for you. As much as you can you just talk about the process and what it ultimately felt like to sign that contract and know that you're going to be with this team for a while?
Yeah, thanks again. And honestly, it was a weird feeling, just to know that how far we kind of come, and the whole process for me was very kind of laid back. I really didn't have much much going on. It was just I have such great agents, and obviously Scott, Brian, and Steve Bartlett, and they take the bulk of the negotiations. Obviously, I'm not doing much, but no, I'm very fortunate that I have them on my side, and they have such a great reputation, and it just makes it easy on my end to trust what they're doing, and know that they're capable of pulling something out.
Peter Baugh, The Athletic.
Hey, Cale, congratulations. I guess when you were negotiating and thinking about what you wanted and communicating that with your agents, how did the, cap situation of the Avalanche and making sure that they still had some cap flexibility after this deal play into the number that you guys ended up getting to?
Yeah, thanks again. And honestly, I think for me and for for both sides, obviously we wanted something that would work, and be realistic as well. So for me, I know this is a team that has the potential to win and to win now, and obviously you don't want to sacrifice or kind of get in the way of any of that. So just tried to obviously do something that would work for both sides, and I think we came to a deal that obviously works for both of us, like I said. So that's kind of the way that I saw it. But again, it just goes back to the great negotiating on both sides, I think.
Eric Dean, Mile High Sports.
Hey, Cale, congratulations. I was just curious in regards to not just the cap number, but the term. How involved were you in the term of the deal, and were you interested at all in signing anything shorter or longer? Did it feel like, just right to go 5+ years, which ultimately ended up with 6?
Yeah, I think for me, I didn't really know what to focus on, and then I think I have so much faith in the organization and the program that I think a longer term deal was something more suitable for me. And regardless of what the years were, I think we just wanted to work that out per side. But I definitely have faith in what the program is building and where we are at now, and where we're going to be in the future. So that's kind of the way that I looked at it.
Dan Rosen, NHL.com.
Cale, congratulations. I got to ask you, because your name was tossed out there with rumors of, will Cale sign an offer sheet somewhere? Will that happen? Did that ever enter your mindset at all?
No, thank you. And honestly, no. Like I said, it was a seamless process for me, kind of. Fortunately, just have unbelievable agents in Brian, Scotty, and Steve there. And they did such a great job, and they made it very easy on me, just obviously keeping me in the loop with everything, but at the same time, not giving me too much stress in the whole process of things, and making sure to manage that. So I definitely, for me, it was just listening to what people's thoughts were and kind of taking everything in.
Kyle Keith, Altitude Sports.
Hey, Cale, hockey question for you. As you kind of watched Vegas and Montreal, Tampa Bay, and the Islanders, kind of down the stretch, if you did watch it or how much you did watch of it, was there something that you saw in those two series? Because Colorado, once again, is favored to win the Stanley Cup. Is there something that you saw in those two series that stood out to you that maybe that you guys were missing that you'd like to apply this year to see, hopefully that you guys go a little deeper in the playoffs? Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of work to get to that point. And for me, I watched almost every one of those games, and it's tough. It's tough watching those, and obviously you want to be there. And we know as a group our time will come, and obviously some unfortunate bounces the past few years, but
like I said, I have so much faith in this organization and where we're planning on going, hopefully in the near future here. And I think just watching those games, it just reiterates the consistency that you need to bring through the playoffs. Obviously, Montreal was a team that was kind of doubted and not many people had them or written off basically. So not many people had them going very far. So in playoffs, it really doesn't matter kind of what you did in the regular season. Everything's different, and you kind of just got to play that hard style game that is going to win you games, regardless of if you win by 6 goals or 1 goal. So I think that's something that we as a team need to be prepared for more, is just playing in those close situations and being ready for that. But like I said, obviously there's so much time before that, and obviously you build all that during the regular season.
We'll take 3 more here for Cale. Mike.
Cale, everybody knows that you were the first domino. You were the priority in terms of free agents. That now that domino has fallen, and it seems like it's happened in a timely fashion because Gabe can become a free agent on Wednesday. I would think that having you signed up and knowing what it's going to cost is going to help the club re-sign Gabe. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that I was the top priority. I think obviously we want all of us back. We're especially Landy and obviously Groovy. They're such key pieces to our team, and those are definitely guys that I'd love to see back. And hopefully that we can or the club can work out something with them. But no, I think everybody's equal in this sense, and just making sure that hopefully everybody gets the right deal and get it done at some point. Hopefully, like you said before, everything starts to funnel out.
Peter Baugh, The Athletic.
Yeah, Cale, I know there's a chance that Taylor could potentially get drafted today. I was wondering if you've had much communication with him throughout the day, and just I guess what a team would get in him if they were to select your brother.
Yeah, I've been watching the draft all day. It's interesting to me. I'm more nervous than I was when I was in the moment, but no, it'd be awesome to see him go. Obviously, it's not the end of the world. There's so many. It really doesn't. The draft's not a big, I guess, comparable to where you're going to end up. So regardless of if you go or not, obviously anybody has the opportunity to make it if you work at it. So, but no, for him as a player, he's just a very hardworking kid. I'd compare him to kind of like similar to like a Josh Anderson, but the pestiness of one of the Tkachuk brothers, like a Matthew Tkachuk and stuff. So. No, he's definitely got a bright future, and he's already taller than me. I think he's 6'2" or 6'3" now. So, no, I'm excited for him going to UMass this year and everything. But I know he's excited for sure.
And last 2 here, Dan Rosen, NHL.com.
Hey, Cale, I mean, speaking of the draft, I mean, the draft obviously represents an opportunity to be a professional. It's one chance. Starts it. What does this contract represent to you? You're a professional now. You've done this for a couple of years, so now you've got the big deal. Other than a healthier bank account, what does this contract mean for you?
I think for me, it shows the faith that the program has in me, and then as well from my side, obviously, like I touched on, I think we have I believe in this organization and just where the future is taking us, and I think that this contract just shows it, faith from both sides and in general, and in terms of I guess playing and stuff, I don't really look too much into that, but it's not going to be something that I think about very often. It'll be in the back of my pocket that I hopefully never have to worry about. So.
And last one here, Brian Madden, CBS 4.
Hey, Cale, I think just to add on a little bit for this contract, did you even consider? I mean, this starts a foundation for you where you can start a legacy as probably potentially as one of the best defensemen in Colorado Avalanche history. Did that even enter your mind doing this contract?
No, not at all, to be honest. I'm obviously so young still and so many years ahead of me. And to me, I feel like I've done nothing yet. So that's kind of the outlook that I have. It's just never be satisfied. But no, that honestly, it's a good question, but that's never crossed my mind.
All right. Thank you for the time, Cale. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.